guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable and expensive makeup, but in today's video we're doing a drag look because today's Friday and that means Fridays are drag. And this video is based on Denali look from Rupauls Drag Race Season 13, Episode 10. And this is the look she created from the entrance look. So this is the look I'm going to be doing. She went home, that means we're doing this. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. I also have Patreon group. The Patreon link is also down there in the description box. So let's get right into this video. So if it's your first time, guys, hello. I'm your Russian-American YouTuber. I already said it in the intro. I usually do makeup, but I love drags. I'm obsessed with Drag Race and all the drag queens, you know. Apart from Drag Race, I'm a big fan of culture. I love the creativity, the makeup, the skills, the performances. It takes extreme talent, let's say it. Let's put it straight. They're extremely talented individuals. So I love doing drag makeup. And every Friday I do a look of an eliminated queen from Rupauls Drag Race Season 13. And last time, Denali went home. So that was episode 10 that they did this switch up looks. It was Freaky Friday, and they switched up the looks, they pared them down. And if you guys haven't watched, sorry, spoiler alert, Denali went home. So Denali was paired with Olivia Lux. The body type was similar, so they exchanged the outfits, no problem. The makeup, I think it was pretty decent. I think they did a decent job, I don't know. But they had to, I think they all did pretty good, like all of them. So they had to pick the bottom, so I guess they did the worst, I would say, out of them, but they all did great, I think. So Denali went home, unfortunately. I really liked her, but at this point everybody's such a high level, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint who's better and who's worse. And Denali is probably one of the least experienced now, because she's been doing drag for only 2 years. But I'm real sad because I like Denali. I liked her a lot. She's very, like, at the end of this video, I'm going to be gushing over it. She's a real sweet individual, and it seems like she's a genuinely nice person, and like no drama, and like not a problematic person. She's just nice to everyone. She's beautiful, graceful ice skater. I really like her. I enjoy like him as a boy, as a person. So my predictions that she's gonna be Miss Congeniality because she's really sweet. So yeah, we have also the same eye color, really dark brown. So that worked in my favor this time. So I'm going to be doing this look. I chose this look because I didn't want to do Denali wearing Olivia Lux makeup. It would be like doing Olivia Lux, right? So I figured I'm going to do Denali makeup from the entrance that she did in Olivia Lux. It makes more sense, right? And besides, I like this ice queen kind of, you know, look anyway. So I also wanted to do this when I saw the promo shots. I love that. So if you don't look at the sideburns, that it did not glue down because I'm lazy and I'm wearing this only for like a couple of hours. So like, nah, I'm not doing it. So if you ignore that, everything else fits. Except for the color of the wig. So we're gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be using pretty much all the drugstore, very budget-friendly products. So if you want to follow along, I mean, who has time for this, right? Unless you want to do drag. But if you're a fan of a Drag Race, do keep on watching. First, we're gonna start with foundation. And yes, you see the cat behind me. Shangela is up to no good. Currently sniffing my brushes. Just don't eat them, please. Yes, and thank you, sir. So my eyebrows are concealed with concealer because I have permanent makeup, old permanent makeup, and I shaved the rest of my hair that's almost not there. Shangela, be careful, you're gonna fall off. And stop hitting me with the tail. I appreciate this. Shangela's climbing up the wall. As I was saying, As I was saying before my cat slapped me with his tail, I covered up my eyebrow tattoo and I shaved the rest of my eyebrows before I started this video, and we're gonna go for the foundation. I have primer on, e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, and we're gonna go with Profusion Dampened Sponge. And for Aero 104 and 105, my go-to for drag, just because it's full coverage and because I'm panning it. And Denali does her makeup just like everybody else. Foundation first and eyes later. Tea break. This is Lion's Tea from Ireland. Cheers, Teresa. This is my friend Teresa recommended, and I love this tea with a little bit of almond milk. And in a Trixie cup. Okay. Always goes well with makeup. So I'm using a combination of things because I love this clown white, but it's very thick and it gives me a lot of texture. So I use it on all parts of my face except under eyes because under eyes come out terrible. So I'm using LA Girl white, and I'm using a little bit of Juvia's Place in the color 21 because it's very light, and I'm using a little bit of clown white. So I'm gonna mix the two concealers and put them under my eyes first because I find that it works better than the clown white. Clown white is really showing texture. Now it's time for the contour. I'm using the Wet Wild stick, Where's Walnut 806, and it's just a basic way. Denali contours pretty much like everybody else. It looks like she went with a straight line rather than curved. I watched a video where she did the snake look, so she didn't do the entrance look, but I've got the pictures and I think that should be enough for me. So Denali does contour her nose a very snatched way, which I love. So we're gonna try to draw the triangle. So the dark spot goes on the bottom, and the triangle comes from the top. So try to snatch it as possible. Okay, nose snatched. Let's set this with my go-to, of course. The Coty powder, the air spun. This one has a little tint to it. I just ordered the translucent on Amazon because I feel like I wanted tint, but now I feel like I need translucent one. So after watching Denali's video, I think she did contour with bronzer, I'm sure. Or maybe not, but I'm going with it. That's a Revolution Mega Bronzer. It's not very, it says cool, so I'm just gonna go with this. It's time to snatch the nose. I'm using Catrice contour palette and I hit the pan. I love this contour. Small brush. And we're gonna snatch it the way Denali snatched it. Okay, it's time to bake. I'm adding a little bit of white maroon powder into the Coty powder because I want it to be extra light. And I hate baking. We all know how I feel about it. But for drag, that's the go-to, so there's gonna be a lot of fallout, so of course, that's a must. Now we're going to create this general eyebrow shape from Denali. I did this eyebrow already. I'm going with the same contour palette with Catrice, with a small brush. Actually, it's the same brush I use for the nose, because I'm lazy. And I don't feel like using another brush. So she's got very arched eyebrows, and it's kind of very sloped down. It's not my most favorite shape because it reminds me of my own before I remove my tattoo. That's what I usually cover up so I don't see this arch. But that's Denali right there. So a lot of resemblance of makeup comes from eyebrows. So for me, I mean for anybody, it would be very important to get the eyebrows correctly. Eyebrows, I would say eyes, lips, I mean the general shape obviously. So it goes up and we come down. So we can clean this up later with concealer with a white base, the same white base. Just kind of generally just drawing lines, and now I'm gonna go with the eyebrow gel, NYX eyebrow gel, to make it a little sharp. like this, more sharp. The little NYX Statement Frame. I like this eyebrow gel because it's not too creamy. For my regular eyebrows, I just use pencil, honestly. I'm just too lazy for this. But for drag, I like to draw. So I did a little something on this eye. So I'm using Beauty Bay Bright Mattes palette. There you go. And this one, I mean, I always go to it. See, I hit the pen on white. And I'm going to go for Paradise. And for the Bobbing Along. And the whites, pretty much all these three colors. So I'm going to start with Paradise on the fluffier Spectrum B11 brush. And I'm going to start with light colors. So she uses this old-fashioned blue. Kind of looks like a tacky old lady. Blue and pink lips. I'm just saying. Now I'm using a smaller Jessup brush. And this is Jessup Detail Shaded 237. I'm going with a matte white from the same palette. This is the matte white I hit the pan on. It's a very, very good palette, guys. Very inexpensive. If you haven't gotten it yet, go get it. Beauty Bay is amazing and ships fast to US. And blend this together with the same brush. And now I'm taking a small spectrum brush, A12, and I'm going into the crease with Bobbing Along. So I cleaned this up, my eyelid, with micellar water and Q-tip. Now I'm going with a small flat brush. Luxie, I think it's a Luxie brush from BoxyCharm. I'm going with NYX. This is a NYX discontinued item. Now I wonder why they discontinued. It's a white eyeshadow and it's greasy as hell. So I don't think I'm going to be using it much longer. I've used quite a bit. From Trixie recommendation. It's only available on Amazon because it's been discontinued. I just don't understand why Trixie likes it. Because it's so greasy, it's literally grease ball. So Denali shape is very rounded in the inner corner and quite big. So she goes quite a lot into the inner corner here. Alright, setting this with a flat, bigger brush. It's a Morphe brush with the same white eyeshadow with Beauty Bay from Beauty Bay palette. It's that NYX eyeshadow is already greasing. I'm telling you, I think I might dump it. So now I'm going to drag the same brush and the same Bobbing Along color into a low lash line. She doesn't have overblown low lash line, just very subtle. But it's still a little blue, I think, and it's more flattering. And then I'll put the NYX Jumbo White Pencil in my waterline. And that should do it. And then the black eyeliner, of course. Now the eyeliner. So it looks like Denali just got the black eyeliner. Not too thick, but not too thin. And it almost goes all the way up to the eyebrow. So I'm using this You Can Be felt tip eyeliner. A little black on the low lash line, the eyeshadow, and this time she does stuff the bake, and let's see. Yep, I'm saved, no fallout. She doesn't seem too blushed, but I'm still gonna use some blush, just something inexpensive from Primark. This is a gift from my friend Anne-Marie, and the color is Rosewood. It's a really pretty rosy. Since she has pinks and blues, I'm gonna go with pinkish tone. It's time to add some setting spray and highlight, because Denali did highlight in her tutorial, and I'm going with it. I'm going with an affordable highlighter from AliExpress, and this is Handayan 02. It's very white, it's very, very icy, and that's what Denali usually goes for. The ice queen, well, she's the ice queen after all. So I added some eyelashes. Those are the same triple eyelashes that I create myself. I glued together 2 regular eyelashes and a pair of 301s on top of them, so it's not all fluffy. For the low lashes, I just cut up some individuals and cut them a little shorter, not to make them too out of control. And I took a liberty to add some gems because it looks like, at least when she made up Olivia Lux into her own makeup, she had gems. Something was sparkly, and also put some glitter in my lid. And this is Elf in Bling Bling. So the eyes done. So now we're doing the lips. The lips are like a deep pink color. So let me get some lip liner and we'll start to overdraw the usual. So for the lipstick, the closest color of that mauvey kind of burgundy she has is the Focallure in the color 08, Old Blue Rose, and it's a liquid lip. And if it doesn't look exactly the same, I might put some other lipstick over. Okay, all done. About to put some clothes on and the wig. I'm trying to keep my cat from jumping into my eyelashes because he already tried. He got himself a pair of lashes. And yes, he's trying to bite me now. He pushed the lashes to the floor and tried to eat them. Oh, he's biting me and licking me at the same time, right? Oh, baby, you love Mama so much. You want to eat Mama for dinner, don't you? Baby. Baby. Alright, let me put the wig on. And I'll be back. Hopefully I'll have all my fingers. Shangela, stop. Shangela. And this is the reveal. So that's a final look. I almost forgot the beauty mark. I styled my wig up. This is not a pure white wig. I don't have one. But this is as close as it comes. It's very curly. I'm gonna show you the braid. The braid is not as long, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, like Peter Mon says. Yeah, I'm really living for it, especially, ow! My cat is trying to eat my wig. Knowing Denali, I love Denali, she's so sweet. And I really enjoy doing this. Let me zoom you out. Please don't mind the hairline. I didn't feel like gluing my wig down just for this one video. So the hairline is still like a Trixie hairline in her latest video. So, well, if you just take that out of consideration, it's pretty Denali-ish. I'll put my long earrings on, and the braid is down to here, and that is about it. I really enjoy this, guys, because Denali is just the sweetest person. It seems like so nice. Like as a boy, he's genuinely a nice person, and he's so graceful. He's an ice skater. I saw his videos, and she, as a drag queen, she's as graceful, and she uses her ice skating skills amazingly. If you guys haven't seen, go watch the videos on YouTube. There's some videos of Denali ice skating in drag. She's so beautiful, graceful, the beautiful technique and everything. I'm totally impressed by her. She's unbelievable. I have a feeling she could be Miss Congeniality because she's just so overall nice, like a nice person. She's still a new drag queen. Like she said, she's been in doing it for 2 years, and she just seems genuinely not non-problematic. Like I really enjoyed her. I enjoyed her being on Drag Race. She's always been super nice, like no drama, no hate. I really enjoy her. So yeah, I put a little bit something blue and fluffy. And this is my Denali outfit. And by the way, we have the same color eyes, a really dark brown. And this works for me because I didn't have to put any contacts in. So that's my own eyeballs. So let me know what you guys think. Who is your favorite? I'm still standing Gottmik and Simone. So that's my top 2 to win. I love Rosé, but I don't think she's gonna win. I think the skills of Simone and Gottmik are way up there. I do like Candy Muse. I do like Tina Burner, but I love Olivia Lux. But I think the top winners are gonna be Gottmik and Simone. That's what I think. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment and follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. Do subscribe to my channel. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live almost every Monday. Check out my Patreon group. I have a Patreon group. The link is in the description box. My Patreon starts at $1, and we have WhatsApp group, we have Facebook group, and my patrons choose my looks for my lives. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next fabulous video. Bye.